Hey there! Hope you're having a good day today. I am going to talk about the different things that I have done recently to help create a schedule. I've done a video in the past about time management and planning, or the lack thereof, and I have since developed a system that allows me to try to stick to a specific schedule and to actually get some things done for once. And I've been following this system for about a month now, and I'm really kind of surprised and happy with the results. One of the things that I have done to kind of start up this system is I planned a weekly schedule. I wrote down each one of the days of the week, and I decided that I would do one thing each day. I know it's really tempting to just have a to-do list as long as your arm and try to cram in as many things as you can get done in a day. But unfortunately, I feel like that kind of leads you to never feel accomplished. And that's definitely what happened with me, is I would constantly feel like I haven't gotten anything done because I didn't get my whole to-do list, despite the fact that list is like 40 items long. So I decided to update one social media a day. Now, I also have a system set up with this website called IFTTT, which stands for If This Then That. And with that website, I can upload one website, say Instagram, and that post will update all of my other social media. So that one post from Instagram will update my Facebook, my Twitter, Tumblr, just all of that. So that makes it really easy to go ahead and actually just do the one thing for that day, but it actually does a lot more than that. So kind of combining all of your things together and making it so you just do one thing, but that one thing actually has far-reaching effects really helps as well. The other thing is I don't post to social media every single day. I tried for a while. I tried to do that 5 days a week, Monday through Friday posting, and honestly, a few things happened that I didn't love. The algorithm for Facebook and Instagram is always changing, and it seems to never be for the better. It seems like the best days of social media where you just make a post and 1,000 people would like it are now over. Unfortunately, now it's kind of a pay-to-play system where the people who pay in ads are the people that get their stuff seen the most. And it's unfortunate, but it is the way it is. So the next best thing I found is that if you don't post every single day, the algorithm will favor your post over maybe someone who's posting 5 times a day. It used to be common knowledge to, the more you post, especially on Instagram, the better. That the more content you were putting out there, it would just constantly engage your audience, because at that point the timeline in Instagram was chronological. So obviously, if you're posting at 5 different times of the day, spread it out throughout the day, then you're going to reach your audience at different points when they're checking Instagram the most. Now, because of the algorithm and the fact that your timeline is not in chronological order, most of that, it doesn't really matter when you post it. As far as the time of day, it mostly just matters that you post. And I found having a day spaced in between my posts, or a couple of days, makes it so when I do post, Instagram kind of tends to pop that post up to the top of people's feeds. I don't know this for sure, I'm just guessing, because I have tried posting every single day and I would get a lot less engagement than when I let a couple days rest in between. So just a tip there. So I have it for me that I post on Instagram Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I feel like that's a good balance through the week. It's only 3 times a week, which isn't too bad. Sometimes I still struggle to find something to post, but I also have a schedule on what I do post those days. So on Mondays, I try to have something relevant to the Golden Troop that I post, maybe some concept artwork or a sketch I'm working on, something like that. And Wednesdays are my comic update days, so that's obviously, hopefully I'm done with the comic by Wednesday that I'll be posting, and then I toss that one up onto the website. Friday, I've decided to return back to my Fan Art Fridays, and I have definitely heard a lot of YouTube videos about trying to grow your Instagram, and one of the main ways that they kind of suggest growing Instagram is by doing some fan art. On the Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, I am updating Instagram, and I decided on Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, I would update my Patreon. It's still a lot more during the week than compared to a lot of people who update their Patreon. Some people update every day, a lot of people maybe once a week. So I think 3 times a week is enough that it's engaging, but also if people are getting notifications every single day, they can kind of tend to ignore them. So I feel like spacing it out also allows people to have a chance to forget what you're doing, but then also snaps them back to what you're doing, so then they can remember and be like, oh yeah, let me see about this, what's going on. Those are the main things that I've done so far to help my social media schedule. I also have been posting YouTube videos on Thursdays, so technically I guess Thursdays I do 2 different things. I will update YouTube and I will post on Patreon. A lot of times I will post on Patreon with my YouTube videos, so there's that. But I am trying to get a backlog in all the things I do so it can post later on and update automatically. Eventually, I want to work in a newsletter that I will be posting once a week with all of the updates on all of my social medias. So basically, all of my Instagram posts, I'll put in the newsletter, probably like sneak peeks into the Patreon posts that I'm posting, and as well a link to the YouTube video. That way, somebody doesn't have to go necessarily to all these different sites. They can get everything, all the content that I produce every single week in one location. Hopefully, if you would like to join in any of these fun shenanigans, then you can go to my social medias and you can try to see if you can get any of my updates. You can find all of these at Char Reed Art. And if you'd like to join the Patreon, where I post previews and work in progress updates of different things, then you can go to patreon.com/charreed. As well, if you're really ambitious and you'd like all these updates all in one, then you can go to my website and sign up at the bottom of the page for my newsletter. That is charreed.com. Thank you for watching. Hope you go ahead and subscribe and click that like button for me. And I hope to see you later. Bye.